Hi guys, welcome to Plus Size Your Girl AJ Marie. So today is Friday and I wanted to do something fun this Friday and do a flashback Friday and kind of talk about Twilight and how obsessed I was with this movie and share with you my entire Twilight swag collection. So let's reminisce. Okay, together. So let's get into this whole collection. I'm going to be talking about the movie and what were my favorites and yada yada yada. So first let's start with what I got on, because I'm definitely representing Team Edward here. Look, this is my Eclipse shirt. I got this from Torrid way back when Eclipse came out. I think that was 2010. That was so long ago. But yeah, I was definitely Team Edward. It was something about him. First of all, he was a vampire, so that was super sexy. Then he had he was so really vintage. He was so vintage, romantic, and such a gentleman. And at the same time, he was a little bit stalkerish. He was definitely a stalker, especially the first one. He was in Bella's room for a whole month, just staring at her. But I found that very attractive. I don't know why. But yeah, he's super strong. He glitters. I don't know. He was the man. I was obsessed with Robert Pattinson through this whole entire Twilight period. I still am slightly. So yeah, Edward was bae, and that is my first piece of swag. This shirt right here. This is in no particular order because I literally have all my stuff stacked. I was cleaning out some stuff because I was looking for something. I used to have this stuff all over my room. I'm not even joking. I'm an adult, and this movie came out when I was still an adult, and I don't care. Okay, I was obsessed, so I had a little area that had all my Twilight swag on it. But I have matured, and I have put it all away. But I kept everything. I wasn't throwing it away. But I kept everything in a nice little neat place. So, I put it away. I grew up. But, yeah. So I dug up all my stuff. And I was like, oh my god, I had a lot of Twilight stuff. I was kind of obsessed. But that's okay. So I kind of kept packages. I'm not going to lie. And what I mean by kept packages? This is a New Moon Sweethearts package. The candy tasted terrible, but look who they had on the box, so I had to purchase this. And I'm not mad at it. This is from New Moon. Next is a little paper clipping here. Yes, see you guys? Craziness. This was from Eclipse. Twilight Eclipse was dope because it had a really awesome fighting scene in it, so I really loved Eclipse. I also love the scene. I'm definitely Team Edward, but the scene on the mountain with the snow, and then Bella finally kissing Jacob he wanted her to, and all that stuff. So I really love this movie. Awesome fight scene and the kiss on the mountain, even though she was completely two-timing my man, but it's cool. He accepted it, so I did too. Next, I have this really cute New Moon band-aid. So stupid. This has Dakota Fanning on here. The whole Volturi squad in the back. And yes, I've used the band-aids. Oh, I still have some. Look at the band-aids, y'all. They don't stick for shit. You cannot stick these on your skin. They always fell off, but I thought they were so freaking cute. And yes, I used all the Edward ones. They had Edward ones, they had Jacob ones, and then they had these New Moon ones. Used them. Adhesive bandages, my ass. They did not stick to anything. Was the whole set. But yeah. And I got this from probably Toys R Us. Toys R Us was had swag out of this world. This was from a wallet, I think. Yeah, I think it was. But I just kept this little plastic thing. I have no idea where that wallet is, but I really think it came from a wallet. But yeah, this was bae. And it came in this box. And look, I kept the box. Wait a minute. I kept the box. This is from one of my favorite movies, Breaking Dawn. This is when they got married. How beautiful was her dress? Hello? Her dress. Excuse me. I forgot who the designer was. It's like after I saw that dress, I was stalking that dress so much. They made so many replicas of that dress. Her dress was so freaking pretty. Her ring was so freaking pretty. Like, Breaking Dawn was the shit. And this was from Breaking Dawn Part 1. This wasn't from 2. So she's still like human and nice. And y'all saw that sex scene? Y'all saw that honeymoon scene when he broke the freaking bed. Like, everybody in the movie theater was like, oh! And all the guys, no, you know what? And you know what? It's a funny story. A funny story about Eclipse. I believe that's when he proposed. My bad fan. I think that's when he did. I believe he proposed on Eclipse, right? So all the girls, like all of us, some of them brought their boyfriends. So all of us were like sitting there waiting for this moment and everything like that. And he proposed to her, and literally every girl in the theater was like, oh my God, oh my God. And all you hear is the guy saying, are you effing serious? Like all the guys, like, I swear. And we just started cracking up. Like, to us, it was the most romantic part in the movie ever. Proposing to Bella, like, so romantic. Like, but yeah, this used to hang with the swag. Like, I was so hyped to get this, and I forgot where I got this from, but yeah, that was my swag. Next is this here. This, I feel like, is like a collector's item. Like, seriously, they have this whole book and they have posters in it and everything. My aunt found this for me, and yo, I swear she was like my favorite for so long. Like, this has all freaking backstage pictures, like every picture. This is from Breaking Dawn. Yeah, this is when Breaking Dawn came out. All these beautiful pictures. Like, am I showing it properly? All these beautiful pictures, posters. Like, I wanted this so freaking bad, and I could not find it. Their beautiful daughter. Y'all remember Renesmee with that weird ass name? Y'all remember the baby though? The baby looked like the baby was computer generated, obviously, and it just looked weird, but it was so beautiful. I'm trying to see. But yeah, even behind the scenes, like, this was all dedicated to Twilight. It was all dedicated to Breaking Dawn. These are all the 3 posters. I haven't even took the posters out of this book. This is from April 30th, 2013 was when Breaking Dawn came out. So this was from 2013. I haven't even took the pictures out or anything. It's still in pretty good condition, like I said, because I keep them in nice places. So yeah, I'm a nerd. It's fine. So next on my swag list on my collection is this hair twin. I think this is so freaking cute. It is from Breaking Dawn again, and it had chocolates in it. It had chocolates in it. I ate the chocolates. They probably were nasty. I notice anytime they put any kind of candy in one of these things, it's just nasty. You're really buying it for their faces. Like, seriously, you're really buying it for the face. And I did. And I love it. And this is part 2. So this is when she turned into a vampire. And y'all, like, Kristen Stewart is like pretty girl to me. She's a very pretty girl. But when she turned into a vampire, like, I don't know why, but she amped up. Like, she looks so freaking pretty when she got her red eyes and started acting all crazy. But she did good. She wasn't that crazy. She did good. So yeah, I love this so much. I think this was during Valentine's Day. And next, my calendars. So first is my Eclipse calendar here. And it was so funny. Like, it's on June right now. This is from 2011. It's on June because Edward's on here. I think I kept trying to, like, I was hoping it was June. Here is Jane. I'm just going to show you all the months. Here is Paul. What else? Here was the cover. Okay. And these are like all the people that were on it back here. If you can see. I also was a really big fan of Alice. I thought she was so freaking cute. And Rosalie. I said Rosalind, girl. Rosalind was so pretty too. She was a bitch, but she was pretty. But yeah, that was from Eclipse. I'm gonna put that down here. And I also bought the Breaking Dawn calendar here. Yeah, I loved why I love Breaking Dawn. Oh, this is from Breaking Dawn. Oh, from Breaking Dawn Part 1. I thought this was from another one. But yeah, this is the back here. These were all the people. I'll show you the inside a little bit. Like, they were the most freaking cutest couple, and I honestly was kind of hurt a little bit, even though I was like obsessed with Robert Pattinson and Edward. I was kind of hurt that him and Kristen Stewart didn't work out slightly, because, you know, I watched the movie, so I kind of wanted them to be together in real life, so I was kind of hurt. But here's Bae. Here's Bella. Only thing that irked me about Edward was that he was so freaking protective. It was like a romantic and endearing quality, but at the same time it made me so frustrated, because like, especially on their honeymoon, like, she just wanted to be romantic. She survived their, you know, she survived the honeymoon, and she wanted more, you know, of the honeymoon. And he just refused to give her some, because it's like, oh, I don't want to hurt you. He felt so bad. And like, I thought it was so cute how she just kept pursuing him. And then like, baby came and it was like, oh, it's a demon baby. But as we all know, that turned out perfectly fine. So this is a really cute movie. And next, the big things. Well, I call them the big things, but I also have this on my lap. Let me give you a little, you know. It's the blankets. It's the Breaking Dawn blanket. My best friend at the time knew that I was obsessed with Twilight. She knew what the deal was. Christmas time came around. Beautiful throw blanket. This is the only thing that I have not packed away. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I put this hangs on my chair that's in front of my like makeup area. It's so soft. I wish I can like show you. Maybe I can stand up and show you the whole thing. But yo, when I got this, swear to God, when I got this, I was the happiest person on earth. Like, she won the prize. Let me see. Can you see that, you guys? But yeah, that's Bae. Full live in color from Breaking Dawn. He has on a nice little suit here. It has the Breaking Dawn words and everything on it. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I loved it so freaking much. I was so hyped when I got it. I could not even like contain myself. Alright, so I had to let the bun down because it was a little too tight. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this off. I have about like 6 items left, and then that's it. I didn't realize how much swag like I had during this period of time, but I have collected a lot of things. So let's get into this. First, it is this mug here. I still drink out of this. It is good for tea. It comes with a top, but it's downstairs in my kitchen because I was cleaning it. It has Edward on it. It has Bella in the middle here, and it has Jacob. This was from Breaking Dawn 2 when she turned into a vampire. I love this mug so much. Next is my Edward poster. Here he is. I used to have this on my wall. That's why it's so wrinkly and all that stuff. I have another one from Breaking Dawn, but that's still in the plastic, and I refuse to take it out because I'm just a nerd. And it is Edward once again. Next is one of my prized possessions, and that is this right here. This is my Edward and Bella about to say keychain. My Edward and Bella Christmas ornament. I put this on my tree still every year. It's from Twilight, the first movie. It's so freaking cute. Like, they were so in love. They had the wedding one too. I got this from Hallmark, but I didn't get a chance to get the wedding one, so I was a little bummed about that. But I still love this one. Next is Bae. Such a nerd, y'all. This is Edward from New Moon. Got this from Toys R Us. This was $13.99, and yes, I paid every little penny of it. It has his little fun facts on the bottom, on the back here, not the bottom. Can you see that? Looking all sexy and stuff. And yeah, I still have this on my dresser. I still keep this on my dresser. This is one of those things, along with the blanket, that I just refuse to just hide. So yeah, he's on my dresser. I love him. That's Edward. Next is my New Moon board game. I think this is so freaking cool. Like, when I saw it, I also saw this at Toys R Us. When I saw it, I was like, I need that. I played it once. I won, of course. But that's because I knew more than the other people I was playing with. But this one was kind of hard because I didn't know every single thing, but I knew enough, okay? I knew enough that I won. This is what the board game looks like. I did play it so all the pieces are like open, so I didn't want to like open it, but I'll open it for you because it's still in really good condition. The point of the game is basically they'll ask you questions about scenes in the movie and you answer them. And yeah, they come with these little cards, and it'll tell you these little cards right here, and they'll tell you when you can move, where to move to, all that good stuff. I think I'm showing you the same card. Absolutely. They have these cards here, which are challenges, and yeah, a challenge card and all that stuff. And they also have these little like pieces with everyone's like little crest on it, which I thought was really cute. And this is a game board. It was super huge. But yeah, like I said, I played it once. It was awesome. I definitely would like to bring it out again when I brush up on my New Moon. But yeah, I think it's just a really cool collector's item to have as a fan of the movie. Like, this means a lot to me. And last but not least, the best parts of all of this swag here, I have all 5 freaking movies of Twilight. As you can see, all of them. I think I'm gonna watch this tonight. But yeah, I'll go through each of the movies and just tell you real quickly why I love them, just to wrap this on up. So the first one I love because this is when you meet Edward. This is the whole like love story. This is how it starts. I thought he was so romantic and so like stalkerish, and I loved his little, you know, I love his little smooth talking ways, and he was so dope. And yeah, it was just so romantic. Like, first one, this was the beginning, so this is like my favorite one. I love putting this one in. Next one is New Moon. I thought this was really cool because, one, you got to know more about Jacob, which in the book, I read all the books. I didn't purchase all the books, but I read every single one of them because I got them from the library. In the book, it's like super, super long. The part about Jacob and his history was so long, and I was like, oh my goodness, where's Edward? But in the movie, I feel like they give just enough to let you know who he is as a person. I thought that was really cool. I was really hurt when Edward left. Like, that made me so sad. And Bella was so freaking depressed. I was depressed. But, yeah, I still love this movie. Especially, like, that little ending when he was like, I want to get married or whatever. And then she just breathed like, and then the movie is over. Like, we were so pissed that was the end. Like, we were all looking around like, meaning everybody in the movie theater, like, that's it? That's over? But this was such a dope movie. Eclipse. So many reasons why I love this movie. First of all, they got engaged. That was like the big thing. Like when we saw that part in the movies, like all the girls literally were like, oh my god, and the girls that brung their boyfriends, the boyfriends were like, are y'all effing serious? Really? Like, really? And like, we could not stop laughing, but it was so romantic. I I hated the new Victoria in this one, and I hated that wig that Bella had, but I knew Kristen Stewart was doing another movie and she had to use the wig, but I hated it. I love the fight scene in this movie. It was so dope. The fight scene was really, really good in this one. And I even like that part on the mountain when he, you know, when she was like, I don't want you to go. Like, you know, she was super scared of him getting hurt in the battle. So she gave him the kiss that he always wanted on the romantic rooftop and all that stuff. She cheated on my bae. Like, let's be real. She cheated on my bae. But he forgave her. So I forgave her. Breaking Dawn, #1. The freaking wedding, the honeymoon, the baby surprise, like the ending part when she just opens her eyes, like that was so cool. Like the dress. Okay, the dress. So that is why I love this one. And last but not least, Breaking Dawn 2. Bella turns into a vampire. Like, she was always a pretty girl, like I said, but vampire Bella. Renesmee came into the picture. She was so cute, even though she was like computer generated and looked at super weird. But she was so cute when she got older, you know. And so cool with her superpowers. You got to see the other families. You saw the battle. Like, y'all, when we saw this battle in the movie theater and they saw Alice's vision and Edward like died, like, I'm telling you, we all in the movie theater wanted to riot. This girl behind me was like bawling, crying. Like, it was real. It got real. But we know he's all right, and this was a really good movie. And at the end, when they did that montage and sung like 1,000 years, like that song still to this day, like, oh my god. But yeah, this was such a good movie. Like, I love all 5 of them. I hope they never remake this movie. Whoever is watching this, if you're thinking about in the future remaking this movie, please don't. Please, you're gonna mess it up. Don't remake it. Leave it as it is, okay? Please. So, you guys, I hope you enjoy watching this video. I hope you don't think that I'm too dorky, but this is me, and I had so much fun talking about Twilight, reminiscing about Twilight. It's my favorite saga, like one of my favorite sagas. I have others, but this is one of my favorite sagas of like all time. Comment below, you guys. Comment, were you team Edward? Were you team Jacob? Tell me what was your favorite parts in all of the movies. If you had a favorite one, tell me what your favorite one. I would love to hear all you guys talking about Twilight, and I'll probably, most likely, join in the conversation. Thank you so much for viewing this video. Hi, new subscribers. Welcome to Dork Nation. Thank you for viewing, subscribing. Please like, share, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys so much. I am about to curl up in my Edward blanket and watch all 5 of these videos. Thank you again. I love you. See you next Friday. Bye.